Hi, I'm Terry Schofield, and I'm glad that you visited our site today, Relationship Academy, Inc. You'll find yourself at our book section, and I wanted to make a personal message out to you for those who have logged in on our book site, because I think that when people take the time out to look at your website, they have some sense of interest. But finding yourself at our book section, you'll find the premier book that we're actually advertising today is called Distractions: Why We Do What We Do. And I wanted to take time out to give you a little personal idea of what this book is all about and what motivated me to write this book. And specifically, I wanted to tell you why you need this book. Are you in a relationship right now and it's not really working out like you wanted it to? You found out that when you started this thing, there was mutual benefit in the relationship, but for some reason you feel like you're being controlled, or else you feel like you're losing control. Are you in a business? You started off with this company, and for some reason or another, the focus was right, but now the focus is all wrong. Nobody knows what they're doing. And within the systems in the organization, they're not clicking. Everybody's distracted. In your families, you have a particular family situation right now where it all started out real well and people were getting along. But you know, you got those in-laws that are outlaws. Distractions. Distractions are all about keeping your attention and resisting the things that are drawing your attention away onto something else that appeals to you. What is it that you started off on that something that's appealing to you has pulled you away? In relationships, that can happen. You can get with someone and you can start off in a loving way, and all of a sudden, you know how it is, people start wanting to control you. And all of a sudden you lose your way. You get
distracted.
This book was written for you. There are certain codes in this book and certain chapters in this book and certain insights that's going to help you answer some of the questions that you find in these troubled relationships, in these difficult experiences, and in these unobstructed situations that you find yourself in that you just can't find your way out of. Distractions, Why We Do What We Do, came from a painful part that I wrote out of. I took off a year to write this book because I was distracted. I was at a job and I was working about 75 hours a week. And I couldn't sit down to even take time to write because I had so many things pulling on my time. I was distracted. I didn't have time to really do the things that I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to get back to me. I had so many things on the outside of me that was pulling me away that I just couldn't get back to the core of who I was. So I took off a year, and I know some of you can't take off a year. But if you get this book, hopefully you'll get an opportunity to take away some time to allow me to help you experience what it's like to get away for a little bit from the distractions that are pulling you away and give you some key insights that might help you. That's why I wrote this book, was for people who did have a focus, but for some reason have lost their attention and they're distracted. Distractions, why we do what we do, whether it's in your organization, whether it's in your family, or whether it's in a personal relationship that you're in right now that you need some answers. Distractions, Why We Do What We Do. Get the book. Hopefully, it'll help you. Thank you.